Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing well. It's a beautiful day here. The sun is out in all its glory. We're having a lovely walk along the river. Today I'm going to have a wee chat about poverty mindset. I think it's a very important subject. So we'll get into it and see where it leads us. So the reason I'm calling it poverty mindset is because poverty mindset is exactly what it is. It's a mindset. It's a program that's been indoctrinated into you by social media, by the TV, by the news, by your parents, by your school. It's a belief in yourself that you're lacking in money or possessions or self-worth. And if you hang on to this mindset, that is exactly what you're going to create. Your thinking creates your reality. It's very important that you understand the truth of that statement. If you are surrounding yourself with people who are always saying they don't have enough, they're struggling, they can't find the money for this or they can't find the money for that, they're never going to get a job, they're in this lack mentality, that will infect your thinking and you will think the same way. So what we want to do is to get you out of that programming and start to believe in an abundance mindset. You know, we are programmed to believe, especially at this time where the news is constantly talking about the cost of living crisis, the price of food, the price of petrol. You know, if you're listening to that stuff every day, that's what you're going to be taking in and that's what you're going to be thinking about. And that is what creates a lack mentality. The first thing that I would say is switch that off. You need to start engaging with things that are abundant. Read books about self-worth. Learn and grow. Learn new things. Start to create a change. The other thing that I would say is if you're around people like family or friends or in a workplace where they're always talking about lack and lack, I can't afford to go on holiday, the job isn't giving me enough money, I'm working paycheck to paycheck, you need to start to move away from that as well. Because if you're staying in a job where you're believing that that's what you're worth, that's all you're going to you have to start reprogramming your thinking, believing in yourself that you're worth more. Start to go after the things that you're worthy of. We have been programmed, especially through religions, that money is evil and that the love and the root of money is evil. That's a program. Money is not evil. Having money is not evil. It's what you do with it. So if you make money and you're using it for a malicious intent, that's evil. But money in itself is not evil. Money is just a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool that we use to exchange. And you've got to understand how money works. Money is designed to flow. It's designed to be used as an exchange system. So if you're putting blocks, if you're saving and saving and saving and your money's not going out anywhere, or every time you buy something, you're going, oh, I don't have enough, or that's too expensive, you're creating blocks in the flow of money. It is designed to flow. You give it out and you get it back. And there's nothing evil about that. So you need to get that out of your head. I'm a big believer that if you stay in the place where you were born or grow up and you are around these people who have this lack mentality, you're never going to grow. You need to get out and see the world, and you'll see things from a much bigger, expansive place. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to leave forever. Go traveling, go working in other environments, you know, explore, go to different countries on exchange programs, meet new people. And another thing is, if you're wanting to change, don't take advice from people who are not either working to be where you want to be or are in that place that you want to be. Because if you take advice from people who are not where you want to go, you're not going to get anywhere. They're not going to teach you something new. They're just going to keep you in the lack. And if anybody around you is in lack mentality, they've got nothing to offer you, only lack. You need to start to reprogram your mind to abundance, that you have enough, that you don't need to hoard money, that you don't need to be saving and saving. And I don't mean do reckless things. You know, what I mean is, for example, if you're out somewhere and you see someone on the street, even if you don't have a lot of money, you can always give them £1. You can always buy them a sandwich. You can always give them a bottle of water. And that way, you're giving, because the only way that you will receive more is to give it away. You just have to be mindful about the way you're doing it. And I would say stop going and looking through sales and looking through discount stores and going in with that mindset of, I'm going in here because I don't have the money to go and buy a brand new thing. Stop doing that, because that creates lack. Now, if you're going into a charity shop, go in with the mindset that you're giving to charity. You want to do something for the charity, not because you can afford to go and buy that item brand new. So you've got to start thinking about that. You know, if you're getting stuff in a sale, you don't go and say, oh, I'm going to the sales today because I can't afford, you know, something new. You go to the sale because something along the lines of, oh, I just want to have a wee browse. I just want to have a bit of fun and have a look and see what's going on here for the day, not lack. not because you can't afford it. So then you will see things start to change. You've got to, it's another pattern that you need to break, you know. So if you're watching the video, it means that you've already got an awareness that you are in a lack mentality and you're trying to solve it. You're trying to fix it. So that's a good thing. Awareness is the first step to change, but maybe you just didn't really know how to do it, how to get there. So it's a process like any other process. You're breaking an old pattern and you're starting a new pattern. So what you want to do is start to catch your thoughts. Start to catch yourself when you go into that mentality of, I don't have enough money for this, I don't have enough money for that, I'm working paycheck, but I don't have enough money for the bills. Stop doing that and start recreating your story. Even if you don't have enough at the time, when you're paying your bill, just say, I've got enough to pay my bill. I'm doing all right. Change your thinking. Say to yourself every day, I am abundant and I am creating more and more abundance every day. And the more you practice it, the pattern will change. Give yourself affirmations and get away from people and stop listening to things that are going to keep you in mindset. And believe me when I tell you, it will start to change. Stop taking jobs that are below you, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't in rubbish jobs that you knew you could do better in. Stop being afraid of change. Stop being afraid of having more and deserving more. Every single person in this planet can have abundance. The difference between people who are wealthy and the difference between people who are poor is their mindset. It's not about working 80 hours a week or having 3 jobs. It is your mindset and how you view your reality. And when you're in a poverty mindset, you've got a distorted view of reality. It's not really the way it is. You're programmed to think that, but you can change it at any time. Rich people and people who are wealthy, they don't think about money as in what they can get from it or how much they have. When they think about money, they think about that money creating more money. So they don't think about, oh, I've got this amount, now I can buy this car or that house. They don't think that way. If you ask people who are successful and wealthy, when they get that money, the first thing they think is, I'm going to make more money. That money is going to create more money. That's exactly the way they think. They think of it as a tool. That's it. They don't think about it as in their safety or their security or what it will bring to them or you know, they they understand what money is and the role money plays in the world. They understand that in order to get it back, you have to let it flow. Money is an energy system that needs to flow in and out. And if you block it, you can't receive it. If you don't send it out, it won't come back. It's the same as your mind. You know, your mind is an energy system. And if you keep telling yourself you don't have enough, that you're living in lack, that is exactly what's going to flow to you. Lack will flow to you. Start to believe in yourself and change the programming. Look at books on how to do it if you want more information. Start to read about it. Start to watch videos about it. Start to live your life every day with the mindset of abundance. You're creating abundance. And the one thing that really helped me was I started to detest poverty. I started to rebuke it from me as hard as I could. And every day I would say, I am abundant. I am abundant. And I will accept nothing less than abundance in my life. Every day I have everything I need. All my needs are met. And I rebuke poverty as far away from me as I possibly can. I rebuke a poverty mindset as far away from me as I can. And I said that every day till things started to change for me. And they did change. And I stopped thinking about the lack that I had. I got away from people with lack mentality. I got away from lack mentality situations. And I didn't want to know anything about that. I just kept telling myself every day, or when I would get negative thoughts about it, no, I am abundant. I'm creating abundance more, and there's no limit to my abundance. And things started to change for me. My whole thinking around money and poverty changed. And I learned to hate poverty, to hate it with a passion. And I told myself every day, poverty is not where I dwell. It is not where I live. It has nothing to do with me. And I changed how I thought about going to the shops, when I was buying things, when I was paying bills. Every time I did that, I said, I have more than enough. Even if I didn't, I stopped the programming. So I hope that helps. And I would encourage you to keep learning, keep growing, and learn more about it. Even learn about money, learn about the proper use of money and what it's designed for. All right, until next time, take care. Bye.